Hello, Leo. Welcome to your June 2020 monthly money and finances forecast. Welcome to Live Life in Terrell. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. Leo, let's just dive into your energy. You got so many fucking messages coming through. There is a group of Leos whose energy is fucking on fleek. I mean, amazing. You're listening, some of you, to Aretha Franklin, but Aretha Franklin was coming through in your reading. She brought two songs to your money situation. The first one was, "You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, you better think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free." And then it's like, let's go back, way back. Let's go back, way back when I didn't even know you. You couldn't even have been more than 10. Just a child. That's one song. I know I'm not doing it justice, but I'm trying to get these messages out. It's so exciting. The next one was ISPCT. Find out what it means to me. ISPCT. Respect. ISPCT. Yeah. Take care. Take care, darling. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. Give me respect when I come home. Or you might walk in and find out I'm gone. I gotta have respect. ISPCT. Find out what it means to me. So those two songs came through. So whatever you got going on, Leo, you feeling fucking good for this batch of Leos that's in that energy. Okay? You are commanding respect. You are making moves, and whoever you dealing with, whatever you going through, you are commanding respect. You want to have respect to your game that you orchestrate and that you master planning and doing, and you getting the handle and getting it done. And anybody that's in your way, trying to cause you setbacks, give you complications, anybody that's coming at you childish, because somebody's coming at you childish. You like, listen, you fuck with me, trying to give you a chance, but if you fuck with me, I'll take it all the way back to the time I didn't even know you with your childish ass. So you go ahead, Leo. Woo! And on that respect, you like, whoever is disrespecting you, that shit is deaded. You stopping that shit. You're done with it. You finished. No more of that shit. Okay? And you were saying, look, you're going to show me some respect because I'm fucking grown in this bitch. Okay? Now, what also was coming through is another song. I am independent. I make my own money and I know how to spend it. Leo, this batch of you guys in this energy with that Aretha Franklin vibe, that respect and think about it, think. You've been planning for a long ass fucking time, master planning, but you are being real creative and capable with your money. Like, you a fucking magician right now. You real cunning and crafty. You have all the tools to create what you want. You in that mastering energy, in your element. You making shit happen with money. You probably making shit happen where you moving around on a money move without the fucking money, but you making money moves. I mean, you doing the doggone thing. And then what was coming through is, now, this I am independent, you may have achieved independence, or you're achieving independence from a situation or from your circumstances, um, but you are standing in your power, standing in your truth. And I'm hearing motherfuckers gonna recognize. Now, you also got where I heard, I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise. I came to fly. You flying high, baby. You came to win. You doing it. And then I heard diversity is an old wooden ship. What the fuck was that about? What is that about? Diversity is an old wooden ship. Now that comes from a movie. It had Will Ferrell in it. Well, he's a news reporter, and he was like, I'm kind of a big deal, but he it's almost like you being very diversified, or you're breaking the mold around the ability to diversify. Like you coming up with some other diversifying shit that's like some it's like almost magical, I feel, but it's feeling exhilarating, powerful, and strong. And so with that said, let's get into your messages. Leo, your overall energy around your money and finances is you have the Wheel of Fortune with this Two of Wands. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. This is about divine timing, doing things in time, or the universe orchestrating things. But I want you to also see with the wheel here, there's a man here spinning this wheel. So I feel like this is you, Leo. This is you shifting shit. This is about changing of plans. This is about you shifting shit in order to dominate. But this is you directing your path. Or this is you making adjustments with the changes that come up despite what's happening, still staying on path or doing what you got to do to modify um, around the changes, because the Wheel of Fortune is talking about you are experiencing ups and downs with money. Um, you may be having a huge focus on that importance to save. You may be learning from your mistakes, um, or you've learned from your mistakes. This is around investments, around money. This is about being optimistic, taking chances. With that 10 energy, that's just bringing things to its final conclusion, or you at a point in your situation where, is game over, you won. You bring that, you at the end game. Um, this is you shifting and changing, and you being able to find balance or hang in there despite any shifts and changes, however unexpected or uncomfortable. I feel like you've been in that energy, or you're in that energy of expecting the unexpected, that you are that unexpected that's coming in with that vibe of making stuff happen. With that 10 energy, this is also talking about you're focusing on evolving, you're focusing on your fortune, having good fortune, despite whatever is happening, ups and downs. This is you seizing opportunities and creating some of your own. With that 10 energy, that's talking about you are culminating. You may be reinstating yourself in some way. This is you making completion happen and getting peace with that. This is through all you've gathered to bring closure to a situation that you spent a lot of time on, and it also took you needing to work with the universe and for things to align so that you can complete things, because sometimes the timing could have been off, but you're holding in there. This is you having that devotion in that 10 energy. This is also you have been overwhelmed. You've been under acquisition. You've been obsessing. You have been being obsessed by others, where others are obsessing over you. This is you having exhaustion, but not giving the fuck up. You keeping it going. You standing your ground. You fighting, you focusing on enduring and persevering and making that fucking shift happen. You are focusing on a totality, and that is completion of goals, achievement, achievement, achievement. This is you, and that's what you're doing. You're getting to the end of an era, or you're at the end of an era. You are able to bridge the gap, or you're creating a fresh start, but you're getting it done. I feel like a fresh beginning, a new start is happening, a new page is turning, something of value is coming in, something of value is being seized by you, and you are going forward. You are getting it done. You are using that potential powerful energy and adding your fire to it, and your strength and your resilience and your force and your ability to balance and to hold up and subdue and move. And you're seeing shit move for you. That's fucking awesome, Leo. And so you're experiencing changes, but you are either adapting your plans, or this is you dominating. But either way, you are planning. You are making that decision. You are making that choice to act upon what you can do to shift when things are shifting, to shift when you need a change. And this is what's going on for you with this energy. And it is marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. And so your energy and attitude, Leo, is you do have death, the King of Wands, and you do have the Six of Cups. And what I'm feeling from that is your attitude towards your money is the master planner. You a go-getter. You are an achiever. In that king energy, you operating in your authority. You recognizing things. This is you having knowledge and information and influence and wisdom and power and tact. This is you having control, having tenacity, having will and determination, having spunk, having restraint, practicing intervention. This is you making the verdict. This is you having direction. This is you making choices. This is you reaching your goals with this King of Wands energy. Now, with death here, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but death is talking about this is you being able to transform your motherfucking money situation and your circumstances. This is you being able to figure out and be good at what you need to let go of, and being able to figure out what it is that you need to hold on to. It's like know when to hold them and know when to fold them, know when to walk away. But you know what you didn't do? You didn't run. You're not running. You're facing shit. This is you being a leader. This is you being assertive. This is you being dominant. This is you having that charisma. This is you and that King Wands energy engaging. This is you negotiating. You probably buying and selling the shirt off your own back. That's how well you talk and how well you step and move. You may be starting your own new business, or you starting something. Something has launched. Something has launched, or it's about to, or whatever you're doing here. You bringing bullshit to an end too around your money and finances as well. But this is you having that transformation. This is you also experiencing rebirth, master planning your rebirth, your renewal around your money situation. And with that Six of Cups there, this is you focusing on your emotional satisfaction, your gratification around this. This is also as a result of whatever you have been doing in the past, or it having to do with someone from the past or something from the past in your practices and your aims, that has all come to this pivotal moment where it's coming together, and you're wrapping things up and you're seeing a successful conclusion to everything that you have been working towards and striving for. And so you're in your present money and finances situation, Leo, is you got strength. That's you. Look at this. Look at that. That's bossing the fuck up right there. You got strength here, looking like a fucking king slash emperor with the world and the King of Pentacles. So right now you have brought some. You are seeing completion. You are attaining money. This has required you needing to be strong. The world is saying that you have been able to successfully complete whatever process you were dealing with or doing towards money, whether it's around your retirement, cashing in on something, taking out a loan, being able to seize an opportunity, being able to master your own money practices, being able to master how to work with money and how to find sources of money and put it to your own use. This is you being able to attain what you want in money, in career, in product, whatever. And this has taken long-term investment, time and energy for you to get there. Now, also with the world, you bring closure to something, or something is coming to a close. You may be closing on something financially, um, like closing on a deal. I'm hearing, because the King of Wands do deals. The King of Wands do deals. So you may be closing on some sort of deal that you had to be strong and resilient here. Um, with the King of Pentacles, you've been managing your money, but I also feel there's something that you have successfully um, secured or created for yourself that is of a huge value that took a lot for you to manage. But I also feel that you were playing it close to your chest, being real confidential on this shit. You might even sought a little bit of a shady means to get it done, but this is you handling it, okay? And under a disguise or a guise, if you will. But this is you experiencing completion with something that took you needing to have strength and be strong and be resilient. And this is you experiencing a positive cycle with your money right now, where you're managing your money well. You're buying a big ticket item, probably. This is you having saved money. This is you seeing positive signs about money, being on the right path, that your work is paying off, because you've been doing everything you needed to do to figure this out, whether it's through work or how to figure money out or how to get money. This is you managing that shit. And it wasn't easy. It took time. But with the King here, this is masterful. Having that Midas touch, getting it done. Now, I feel like there were some glitches and some setbacks and some delays, because this is kind of shadowy energy, so some negative shit was around your shit, but you still managing it here. And so from the beginning of June to mid-June 2020, you do have Justice, the Queen of Swords, and you do have the Knight of Pentacles. Now with Justice, there may be involvement with the Libra, or focus on the Libra, but Justice is also talking about that you may be dealing with a legal matter or a bureaucratic process, or you're looking for things that work in your favor, or you're looking for karmic justice to kick in for you and on your behalf. And Justice is also talking about this. This is you thinking with that Queen of Swords from a perspective of being real logical and smart and rational about the decisions that you make, knowing what to cut out, knowing what to go towards. This is you having a lot of knowledge and information. But this Queen of Swords is saying that this is the energy. Now, you could have been dealing with someone who's a Queen of Swords, but this is someone who's gained a lot of experience through blood, sweat, and tears and a lot of pain. But they've learned through it, they've survived it, they've gained a lot of knowledge and understanding, and it put them in a space that they're no longer going to put up with bullshit and nonsense. And you're able to navigate when that's being presented to you, and you're turning your back to that shit. Because with the Knight of Pentacles here, if you take a look at this, it says will work for idiots. I feel like you have worked tirelessly for yourself, that you've been diligent, that you've been laser focused, that you've been methodical and strategic, and that you were focusing on your goals, and that it took a long time, but now you're here. Started from the bottom, now you're here. Started from the bottom, now you all fucking here, right? But this Knight of Pentacles is also saying you also have dealt with um, matters or others that you've had to find yourself to have to deal with, even though they're fucking idiots. Okay, to still reach your cause and have your goals be met. So you had to tangle with some assholes or some rigid, stubborn ass people to get some help, because this Knight of Pentacles is talking about you getting help, but you've had to work with people that, you know, don't don't really they aren't really together. You know, they're not really all that practical. I mean, you literally were seeing them as an idiot, okay, or they behaved as an idiot with you somehow in some way, with what you needed to do with money or what you needed to have support or help around, but you dealt with it and you put up with shit. That's what I'm trying to say. You put up with shit here, and tolerated shit here so that you can reach a place of balance. And so some things that played out for you wasn't fair, but this was you making important decisions because you was looking at the bigger picture here with justice. And so justice is talking about, this is you focused on acceptance of the truth of things, even if the truth is somebody else's lie and it's not your truth. Or the truth is you hanging in there with yours, even if you had to vibe with somebody else in the meantime to get there. You've had to um, be submissive, I think, to some extent here. But now you're in a place where that is all behind you. You turning your back to that shit. Look at this. You turning your back to that shit. You turning your back on idiots and foolishness and childish motherfuckers that's coming at you and, you know, interrupting or messing with your money. People coming at you asking you for money, telling you to help them with this, or if you need help, then, you know, they want um, they want a pound of flesh from your ass to give you money or to help you out. And so, you know what, you like, I'll put up with it, but guess what? You at a place of balance now, where now you balancing the scales. Okay, now this is you being able to no longer be taken advantage of. This is you being able to seize in your hour, in your moment, your justification for your pursuits and your resilience and your tenacity and your drive and your willingness to survive and keep going and keep pushing and keep it on. I gotta keep it on. You were doing a lot of hustling, a lot of bouncing around, Leo. Okay, you was like, okay, I'm over here, and now I'm over here, and then you're like, can I be over here? Oh, I can be over here. You was hustling, you were hustling. Okay, every day I'm hustling, but that shit made you tired because things were moving real slow or not at all. You kept getting start stops, or things never really could get truly started the way you needed to. But this is you securing it, and now you're like, you know what? I work for myself. I'm nobody's idiot, right? I'm nobody's idiot. Like, nobody is going to control you and treat you any kind of way, or you don't get the respect, or now you're in position that motherfuckers that did you dirty. I don't know. This is just the energy coming through. The motherfuckers that did you dirty. You was like, yeah, you better think about what you're trying to do to me. Think, because you want some. I'm letting my mind and letting myself be free because I'm free. You freeing yourself here. You freeing yourself because it's time. Karma is in your favor, Leo, for many of you. Now, from mid to end of June 2020, you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. And what I straight up see here is, this is you liberating yourself. This is you breaking free from the constraints and the confines of your situations and your predicaments, or whatever mishaps or screw ups that was going on with your plans, or the lack of being able to fulfill or get fulfillment with a plan. This is you breaking free, but also I feel like this is you guarding yourself. But this here is liberation. Liberation. And with that Seven of Pentacles, you had to tend to it. You had to tend to it. You had to put in the energy and the effort. You had to work on it. You had to go build it up. You had to continue to see what you can do and all you could do. And plus, the universe um, kept it from you. Not that they weren't going to give it to you, but they also were orchestrating things in co-creation with you for things to line up at the right time and timing. And I feel like you have arrived, that you, the final assessment is you free. You are coming out of the chains. You are seeing your way out of where you've experienced limitations and restrictions, and even a trapped mindset within yourself, or even with those that you were around or dealing with, or even in the process you were undergoing, and who that had to involve, or how your circumstances was playing out for you when it was going down, or as it's happening. But this is problems being dissolved. And with that Four of Pentacles, you running with the bag. You got the bag, okay? You running with the bag in your hand, okay? You looking back, and this is you having power, security, stability. You may have gotten a bag of loot, okay? Here, but you are seeing a return on your fucking investment here, and this is marvelous. This is you showing up strong right here. And you know what? You keep turning your back to people. Okay, you guarding that shit. You guarding what you've built. You're guarding what you're securing, what you are maintaining, what you're sustaining here for yourself. This is security and stability. Okay, this is you focusing on your own self-preservation, and you're doing really good for yourself while you're at it here with this Four of Pentacles, I should say. And so you're concerned about your money and finances, as you do have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So there is a focus on a home with the Four of Wands energy for some of you in some way. This focus around the home, I mean, not for nothing. This is nobody, there's no house here. Um, Everybody's kind of picnicking and chilling wherever they can chill, right? So this might have been what your concern was, that you wanted stability, where you were moving from place to place, and you didn't have that stability. You didn't have a place that was yours. You may have had the support of others, but you were at their beckoning to, what their demands were for you to be able to have some semblance of security for yourself and maintain, while you were trying to see what you can do to have things line up or align for you and see success and completion with your goals and establishing your own home. This is what I feel could be happening here. And that was your concern, is you being able to secure your own crib, and come out of, you know, finding yourself um, being wherever you could be, or wherever you could exist until something else could happen. But with this Queen of Wands, though, I do feel, even no matter if you've had to be a kind of a shifter, kind of what do you call that? A person that goes from place to place. This was you being confident, though. This was you being assertive, being creative. This is you, with this Queen of Wands energy, where you are maintaining a positive energy about your money and your business and affairs and with people. But you were having concerns here about your ability to keep that up. I also feel there may have been a concern around someone that was in the Queen of Wands energy, someone that um, you may have turned to be a support to you in some way, with the things that you were dealing with and going through at a time that you may have felt overwhelmed or put upon, or um, where you felt like you didn't have things as solid as you would like in your environment. And this person, you were concerned about them having power over you, deciding when, um, and where and how and what and why, right? Because if you need their support, or some place to stay, or some help here, if this person, because the Queen of Wands, if she in reverse, this is somebody that could be a bitch and an asshole and fuck you over and like destroy their own shit for the sake of just making sure they destroy you, because they want to have what they have and they want what they want. And so you were concerned about communication, but this is also, you were concerned about some news about your ability to achieve what you wanted in terms of a home, or your stability, or whatever you were looking for in terms of money, where you were watching and hoping and desiring the stability, or to be able to secure something, or to see something line up and work out for you. And so, look, that concern for news here, something that you want written, some sort of contract, um, new conditions, if you will. You were concerned about whether or not you could get new conditions for yourself here, and striving for it and finally reaching it, or how long it would take to be able to change all this shit up that allow for you to solidify things and have the stability that you've been trying to go after, that you've been master planning around, that you've been doing for a very long time, even in a place of nostalgia where you may have lost your footing and it took you a long time to get it back, but in the meantime you remember who you were and what you're capable of, but your circumstances didn't really seem to allow for that in the way that um, wanted to be able to do or see happen. So your challenge here is you do have judgment, the high priestess, and the moon. So I feel like with the high priestess here and the moon especially, this is about the challenge of you. There's of you relying on and trusting in your instincts and your intuition and your gut. Okay, when it has to do with your money, this is also you keeping secrets. This is you, the challenge of your ability to keep shit close to your chest, to keep your agenda hidden. Um, this is you making judgment calls, trying to rejuvenate your situation. This is also you experiencing the unknown, fears and doubts and worries and concerns about whether or not you're going to get a second chance, or if you're going to be able to rejuvenate your situation, or perhaps resurrect something, or get a decision in your favor, or if you're going to be able to break free. Okay, because the judgment energy is about being able to break free. So things felt unknown for you. Okay, and that's your challenge. That still is your challenge. That things are still unknown, because even though you're moving into transformative energy, rebirth energy, renewal energy. You in new territory, right? So be careful, because it's like new level, new devil. Everything you work for requires effort. It's like you want fame. Well, fame costs, and right here is where you start paying. So what level of fame have you reached? Because now you have to start paying at that level, and so it's unknown to you what that's going to cost you. I also feel that this is a challenge of you um, accessing um, hidden knowledge, information, that you or putting the hidden knowledge or the secrets of the universe, or uncovering secrets, as it has to do with your money and finances and getting clarity. This is, how do you get clarity? How do you ease your fears, your worries, your doubts here? The moon energy is also talking about you were focusing on, you didn't know how things were going to fluctuate, and if in at all in an extreme way from one moment to the next. That was a concern. And so this is you focusing on following your intuition and trying to uncover the unknown, trying to have enlightenment here, and be illuminated to everything that's going on in and around you, so that you can move forward and navigate shit, if not by sight, then by faith, I'm hearing. And so your outcome here is you do have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the fucking Magician. So this is you gaining here. This is you gaining your independence, for those of you focusing on that. This is you being very resourceful. This is you being grounded. This is you looking at things practically. This is you being mindful. This is you being centered. This is you getting it done. This is you having that value put back the way that you want, and probably, if not, better than it was before. And with this Three of Pentacles, this is a good omen, saying that things are working out, because see, you stayed on track, right? Look at that. You kept on rowing, you kept on canoeing, even if the current was going against you. You kept going upstream. You didn't turn back. You didn't give up. You mustered the energy and the staying power to do it. And with the Three of Pentacles, you did have some legitimate support, where you got the cooperation and support from certain people, select and few, who were in your corner the right way and were helping you to build, or at least doing what they could to try to help you clear your path so that you could get there. But this is you being able to work on things and seeing a good on this. You know, Three of Pentacles is talking about a good omen around your money and finances. But this is also you co-creating with the universe, where the universe is helping to push you forward, to push you through, to get you to the destination, to help you to build, to help you to create, to help you to see progress with what you started, see productivity with your initial action, to see success, to start to see abundance, to start to see signs and progress with all that you have worked so long and so hard and so diligent and unrelenting, and even if sidetracked, it didn't give up. And with this magician here, tourist information, I feel like you keeping shit real close to your chest. You keeping secrets because you're needing to adapt and be cunning and crafty. This has been a form of wisdom that you've developed, knowing that there are deceitful people in your camp or in your midst, and you have to be careful of who you can trust. But this is also you dominating in the situation by you being cunning and crafty, and not only using wisdom, but doing what you can to have expertise, or appearing that you lack the expertise. But the magician is saying here that you are able to manifest, you're able to create what you want for yourself because you have all the tools. You were able to figure out all the tools, and this is somebody who had to hustle. Okay, this is somebody who started with nothing and then had to turn nothing into something. I feel like that's what you're doing here too. You gain and you find ways to turn nothing into something here, or you give off the thing you also are doing with this magician energy is for every those who see you or looking at you. You're conducting yourself in a way where um, you're not trying to draw attention to yourself, or you don't want people to really be able to really fully scope out and know what you truly manifest in, and all that which you got that you're working on and that you're manifesting for yourself, because you still need to continue to see it coming to its fruition here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. You still at that final stage here, where you bridging the gap for that fresh start, and so you're solidifying things, and so you're making sure that nothing happens that creates unhealthy circumstances or derails your progress, and so you're keeping stuff close to your chest. There is an air of some deceptive energy, but it may be necessary on your part, um, or this is what you are dealing with, but there is some shadowy energy here. But I feel like this is you also transmuting that, Leo. And so this is good. This is so fucking good for you. And so let's take a look at what some of the guidance is for you, as if you need it and shit. I mean, I'm cussing at everything. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is feeling bold. This is feeling free, carefree, if you will. Fucking fearless, like the stagnation. You bringing that shit to an end, okay? You're not dealing with anybody keeping you in this where they have the ability to be reckless with you. You're not trying to do that, and you cutting people off now. You looking at who coming with you and who staying behind, and ain't many going to be able to journey with you at this point. I feel like full energy should be showing up here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is change and things shifting and divine timing. We do have justice, which is balance. So make sure you maintain that balance. And remember, you want to keep working on what you have, and whatever you have is henny penny. You didn't help make this bread. You didn't help bake this bread. You don't eat this fucking bread. And that's the shit that you want right now, Leo. And so the guidance you have, the first card is Muse. Okay. Take time away from the daily hustle. Give yourself quiet time in nature to muse. Create space for your creativity, and fresh ideas will flow. This is Muse. This is you being very creative, and this is you also needing to take some downtime and relax and reflect and recharge yourself, because you and your creative juices and you flowing, and you want to continue to have fresh ideas and continue to flow, because your work ain't over. Your master plan, your master project is still getting worked on and tweaked. There's some final details and touch ups that you got to do. And you know what? You got to go rest up so you can get back to the drawing board and continue to build. But with this King of Wands energy, you making it happen right here. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with a King of Wands energy that's helping you to transmute and transform your situation. But either way, this is you taking leadership. This is you advancing. This is you moving forward. This is you having drive, will, and determination and tenacity. This is you having achievement in this bitch. And so, your other guidance, Leo, is you have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you will attract for yourself and others. Words of abundance. You've been talking to yourself. You've been your own fucking coach. You've been speaking positive. You've been raising your own self-esteem. You've been lifting yourself up. You've been in your own corner. You've been your own cheerleader. You and the universe, y'all work together. You co-created. You had that support, and shit getting healed, shit getting handled, and you're doing the doggone thing for you and your family, and even for your children where there's children involved. You hop into it with these bunny rabbits here, okay? You hop into it and you're hopping away. You also have three cards that came out as additional guidance, and the first one says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. See, ancient shit. What did I say? Hidden knowledge. Okay, hidden knowledge, enlightenment, tapping into the unknown. Okay, you are tapping into that law of attraction here. You probably studied that shit. I mean, it does say ancient shit is cool. So I feel like this is where you were able to dredge up and come up with those words of abundance. This is you talking to your spirit guides and guardian angels, or who or whatever you pray to, that is supporting you at this time, because I see you and the universe all up and through here doing the thing together in unison. You know, when you move, they move just like that. You're moving as one, and you keep it in time and keep it in step, and you adjust it with the universe, because the universe kept you back sometimes and then it pushed you forward. But guess what? Now they're rowing your ass on through. There you go. You're building, baby. And now you got winning. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. So whoever is being childish, that you looking at them talking about you better think, maybe it's you better think. And if they've been acting like they're 10 years old and acting like a child, but you're not getting their respect, maybe you don't need to get certain people any more fucking chances or opportunity to do worse or to do more to you, for the hopes that they'll have the potential to do better. Fuck potential. Get the shit that's proven and true and tested and has come through the fire and coming out like gold and is already ready. You want to fuck with people that stay ready, not trying to get ready or don't know what it takes to be ready. And so your next card is you are going through some tough shit. You went through a lot and you're still going through a lot. But I feel like with all this orange here, this is like it's speaking to your sacral. This is about you focusing on what you want. Your emotions, your creativity, your desire, your passion, and your drive here. You have two orange cards here. So this is you. Even though you're going through shit, you're still creating. And what you're creating is a process, because it's like a pregnancy. Um, Even though it's something beautiful, it's something that you desire, you gotta go through shit to get that baby to be healthy and come to full term and be born. I mean, and if no matter what the situation is, whether it's you that's pregnant or your spouse that's pregnant, you're both going through the changes and you're going through the process, and it ain't easy. You know, it ain't a cakewalk. in a part. It's a process. It's going to be challenging. It takes some adjusting. And it says everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. It's your turn. It's your turn, baby. You worked for it. You earned it. You here. You came. You survived. You conquered. You thrived. Fly, baby. Fly. Fly. Congratulations, Leo. I'm so touched by these messages that have come through for you. Um, it's fucking awesome. Beautiful, baby. Magic is all magic. And you tapped right in. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Leo.